Hey guys, it's that kid, oh my god, 1335, and I'm here for another deck profile. This one's gonna be a lot better than the other one, I promise that. Sorry for the random swearing, I just don't know why I do that sometimes. Anyways, let's go on with the deck. I'm doing Gravekeepers, the standard Gravekeepers, with my own twist in the side deck. I like Gravekeepers. They went from control from PGD to just swarm and beat. Now, let's go. Two assailants. Assailants pretty much stop any defensive moves your opponents get when you get Necro Valley out. Necro Valley just gives him 2000 attack, and he's allowed to change the face up monster on your opponent's side of the field's battle position. So, yeah, you can go with 2000 attack and say I play down Solidarity afterwards, giving him 2800 attack that can destroy the two big threats in the game, JD and even, wow, JD and Dark Arm. He's really nice. It's good to have two, three overruns him. So, yeah. Gravekeeper's Descendant. You tribute one face-up Gravekeeper, except this card to destroy one card your opponent controls. Back rows included, Dragon Ravines, the Ducks for Dragoonity. If you're going against Blackwing, they're Black Feathers, or their face-up Synchros. Potentially, you want to send the Recruiters in the grave first, and then if you flip the spy, you could send the spy in the grave after you search up the descendant. It's really nice. Run 3. Gravekeeper Spy. She's a boss. It's a simple flip search for one. Usually the two I always search for are Recruiter and Ascendant. Assailant if I'm going for the rush. I run 3 of them. Gravekeeper's Recruiter, run 3. They're Witch of the Black Forest, but for only Gravekeepers. Nuff said. Gravekeeper's Commandant. Yeah, you just discard him, add one Necrovalley from your deck to your hand. He's pretty much a built-in terraforming, but if you just want to play him and you have Necrovalley out, it's 2100 attack, which is pretty nice, as he takes no tribute. So I could suicide him into a Cyber Dragon, or wait until I draw my Solidarity and just open a can of whoop ass. 3 Potter Dualities. Staple, I don't really special summon that much on the turns I'm trying to fix my hand. 3 Necro Valleys, that's kind of a duh moment. 2 Royal Tributes, the most broken card in the set. I've actually opened up on a kid with no monsters in my hand. Necro Valley and Royal Tribute against Twilight, so it's really helpful. And then I just POD'd into a monster. Gravekeepers, Stella. You just take 2 Gravekeepers monsters from your graveyard, put them into your hand. It's useful because you're gonna go through your monsters a lot, and 2 of them's good. Three's way too overcrowded because you draw it when you don't need it. 1 Dark Hole Staple. 1 MST. I don't run 2. 1 Book of Moon. 2 Solemn. Well, let me explain the Book of Moon. For Gravekeepers, Book of Moon's usually defensive, but if you're going offensive on the spy, you could just. It's so much fun when you just flip a spy and then you flip it back up and you just search for another one. Or you can do it on the Descendant to reuse the Descendant's effect. Solemn Warning, 2 of them kind of staple. They're expensive as hell to get, and I'm looking for one right now. So I'm probably just gonna buy one. 1 Solemn Judgment. Um, this card's been appearing in a lot of decks. I remembered way back during even Invasion of Chaos days where no one would run this, and I just hoard like 12 copies back then, around 12 or 13. And I always run them in my deck. I'm kind of sad they're limited, but I'm kind of not sad because people actually have to think about what to counter. One Toronto tribute. Enough said. This card's great. Oh my god, it's bottomless. This card will save you tons of times against 6 Sam or Black Wings. Deep Prison for more 6 Sam hate. Mirror Force for anyone who decides to try to kill you. Royal Oppression is at one, sadly, but when using Royal Oppression, usually you wait until you get all your summons out of the way, and then next turn you just set Royal Oppression. Since this deck doesn't run any synchros, you're probably going to be set. One Compulse. I don't like running more than one Compulse because of my two other cards. Yeah, I took out an MST for Solidarity. Solidarity gives me more of a umph to the Gravekeepers because I always seem to get out punched and it kind of bugs me. And one Terraforming to slow down the deck. The side deck, 3D Crows, staple. Usually the three cards I'll take out for the D Crows is a Commandant, a Terraforming, and a Solidarity. One Gores, I'll take out Solidarity for it. Two Effect Veilers, really useful in this deck. I'll usually take out one Gravekeeper Stell and one Pot of Duality if I see the get overflooded with 3 pots. Gold Sack, I usually take out whatever I feel like. It's only if I truly need the Dark Hole. Lightning Vortex, my own tech. It's really nice against Black Wings, who's just play everything they can. And if they don't have the Stardust, then I can play Lightning Vortex and just get it over with. If they do have the Stardust, I'll Book a Moon it, and then Lightning Vortex their field, and then I'll just hit the Stardust with something. One enemy controller, because it's pretty much almost as useful as Book a Moon, but not really. I mean, I can always just tribute a recruiter, get the recruiter's effect whilst taking my opponent's monsters, searching for, say, a Commandant, sack the Commandant for a Necro Valley if I don't have one, or play him for a 2100 beat. This is for Black Wings and Frog Arts. Rite of Spirit against monster kill decks. Rite of Spirit's really useful. Just return. They start attacking, I'll return either the Spy, if they have nothing to break it, or like the Recruiter for just quick summon, or I'll just wait until the end of the turn and special summoned both a Descendant and a Recruiter, pop the Recruiter for the Descendant, and search my deck for another Descendant. And I run two of those. Needle Stealing is awesome against 6am. It's like, yeah, I opened up a complete team of death with the whole Sheehan turn 1. Well, usually if I have two Gravekeepers out, I'll just flip Needle Stealing because I'm not letting him get Sheehan no matter what. And two Dark Bribes just in case if they're a spell heavy deck. I don't care if they get a +1 because they still have to deal with my field that's potentially +4. And that's the deck. They're really simple and easy to run. I recommend this format for anyone who wants to try out Gravekeepers, only because it's autopilot pretty much. You just have to know when to use your traps and you're all good. Yeah, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to sub. Leave a comment. I'm trying to get better at this. I'm still a noob. I'm a YouTube noob. Oh well. Bye.